English for Iraq, First Intermediate, Student's Book. Page 6. Unit 1, Lesson 3. You were watching the flamingos.
Read and listen to the conversation between Mariam and Khalid. Discuss the questions with your partner.
Look at the picture that came up. It was this time, last year, that we were sailing down the river. Do you remember? It was evening, and we were watching the birds.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why? It was funny. We were sailing on the boat. Remember? And a pelican dropped a fish on you. You were watching the flamingos when the fish hit you on the head. And do you remember what happened next? You got scared and jumped up and fell into the water. We pulled you out of the water, then we drove back to the hotel. You stayed in your room when we were having dinner. You didn't want to come and eat with us. You were too embarrassed.
But do you remember what happened the next day?
No, I don't.
We were playing football and you fell in the mud.
I don't remember.
Why is Mariam talking about what happened last year?
The photo came up on her phone.
Does Khalid like talking about what happened? How do you know?
No, he doesn't like. He said that.
Did Khalid get wet?
Yes, he did.
Why didn't Khalid have dinner that night?
He was too embarrassed.
When did Mariam fall in the mud?
The next day, when she was playing football.
Match the highlighted verbs to the type of action.
We were sailing on the boat.
General background.
We were playing football and you fell in the mud.
Interrupted action.
We pulled you out of the water.
Completed past action.
Past continuous tense.
زمن الماضي المستمر هو حدث وقع واستمر لفترة في الماضي. أشكال الماضي المستمر.
Positive or affirmative?
Subject plus was were plus verb 1 plus ing.
Negative.
Subject plus wasn't, weren't plus verb 1 plus ing.
Question.
Was, were plus subject plus verb 1 plus ing. WH question plus was, were plus subject plus verb 1 plus ing.
You were working. You weren't working. Were you working? What were you working? We were working. We weren't working. Were we working? What were we working? They were working. They weren't working. Were they working? What were they working? I was working. I wasn't working. Was I working? What was I working? She was working. She wasn't working. Was she working? What was she working? He was working. He wasn't working. Was he working? What was he working? It was working. It wasn't working. Was it working? What was it working?
قواعد إضافة ing. إذا انتهى الفعل بحرف E نحذف E ونضيف ing. مثال:
Move. Moving. Hope. Hoping.
إذا انتهى الفعل بحرف صحيح قبله حرف علة واحد نضاعف الحرف الأخير ونضيف ing. مثال:
Stop. Stopping. Plan. Planning.
إذا انتهى الفعل بحرف صحيح قبله حرفين علة لا نضاعف الحرف الأخير ونضيف ing. مثال:
Cook. Cooking. Read. Reading.
إذا انتهى الفعل بحرف Y قبله حرف صحيح أو حرف علة لا يتغير Y ونضيف ing فقط. مثال:
Play. Playing. Study. Studying.
إذا انتهى الفعل بالحرفين IE يقلب الحرفان إلى Y ونضيف ing. مثال:
Die. Dying. Lie. Lying.
متى نستخدم ing في اللغة الإنجليزية؟
Present continuous. It's a plus verb ing. I am reading. Past continuous. Was, were, plus verb ing. I was reading. Verb plus verb. Verb plus verb ing. I love reading. Infinitive. Gerund. Verb plus to plus verb. I love to read. Verb plus verb ing. I love reading.
نماذج أسئلة امتحانية عن زمن الماضي المستمر.
The dog run. Past continuous.
The dog was running.
She was eating dinner. Negative.
She wasn't eating dinner.
What Ali do in the kitchen? Past continuous.
What was Ali doing in the kitchen?
He plays football yesterday. Past continuous.
He was playing football yesterday.
She was eating fish. Negative.
She wasn't eating fish.
They were swimming in the pool. Question.
Were they swimming in the pool?
Yusuf, not speak English. Past continuous.
Yusuf wasn't speaking English.
Nadia was reads a story.
Nadia was reading a story.
What Mariam do at the market? Past continuous.
What was Mariam doing at the market?